What's up guys, and welcome back to my Pokemon Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire speculation video. Today we're looking at some more possible Johto Mega Evolutions. As usual guys, please let me know down in the comment section below what Pokemon you want me to cover from Johto, and also what you think of the sets we look at in today's video, in particular the typing, the stat changes and the ability, because that's what I go through for all three. So without further ado, let's just get on with this, shall we? We're starting off today with Mega Lanturn. So, Mega Lanturn, or normal Lanturn, water electric type, as you know, based on some sort of anglerfish because of, well, you can see its little horn, I guess you can call it, it's two lights on, based on an anglerfish fish there. Sort of based on a dolphin as well because of the fins and its general shape, but that's what it's based on. How would Mega Lanturn look? Very similar, obviously, but with obviously some additions you can see in this design here, which I like a lot. Its horns is now sort of split into three, into sort of, instead of actually a horn-like thing, it's more just sort of antenna which glow. It's got larger fins on its side, got a dorsal fins, is that? Or no, dorsal fins on the back. It's got a dorsal fin now, you can see, which is yellow, and its back fin has now got yellow bits on top and the bottom, and obviously its side fins have grown larger as well. And also gains three I guess glowing areas on the side of its body, which looks pretty cool. It's exactly how I'd imagine a Mega Lanturn to be. Typing wise for Mega Lanturn, it's just going to stay a water electric type, to be honest. It's not going to change types at all here, because what would you change it to? I'm not going to say any more about that. What would you change Mega Lanturn's type to? You can't get rid of water, you can't get rid of electric. It has to stay water electric. Stat change wise for Mega Lanturn, I would see it becoming a special sort of general special, so special attack rising and special defense rising, getting the special bulk and also the special power, I guess. Obviously slight rises in defense, attack, speed as well, but mainly in special attack and special defense. Ability wise for Mega Lanturn, there's I've put a lot of listed here. The first one is Volt Absorb, because that's one of its normal abilities, so it could well carry that across and just have the ability to absorb electric type attacks and restore health points using them. The second one is Water Absorb, which is its hidden ability, so again that's sort of similar to Volt Absorb, except it absorbs water type attacks rather than electric type attacks. The next one I chose was Swift Swim, because obviously it's a water type and a lot of water types have Swift Swim, I guess, and a lot of them have the possibility to have Swift Swim, which would make it very good in the rain. And the final one I chose was Rain Dish. I feel like in the rain it might be helpful to have Rain Dish, because it's going to restore health points in the rain, and obviously it's being special bulk, so that's going to help there as well. So, I mean, which one I'd want? I'd probably want Rain Dish, to be honest. That's why I've listed it there. But Volt Absorb and Water Absorb are possibilities because they're its abilities in the first place. Hence why they're there. I wouldn't want it to get it though. Swift Swim, I've only listed it as a possibility because obviously Mega Swamput's got it, so it's very likely that it would work well as an ability for Mega Evolution, to be honest, because especially if it's not that fast in the first place, it does boost it up, obviously making it usable on rain teams, whereas usually it's not brilliant, I guess, if you guys get what I mean. It's mediocre in normal battles, but if the rain's up, it's very good indeed. So let's move on to the second Mega Evolution for today, which is Mega Sudowoodo. Yes, so Sudowoodo, pure rock type, based on a tree, or it's based on an imitation of a tree. It's the imitation Pokemon. Obviously evolves from Bonsly, but doesn't have a normal evolution itself. So maybe it's going to get a Mega Evolution. So how would it change when it Mega Evolves? And I love this design, the whole concept behind this design you can see here. So basically Sudowoodo, its legs have now sort of grown into roots, as you can see, and it's sort of fastened themselves to the ground, and its arms have gotten much more bulky and much more powerful as well. Its arms have actually lowered down its body as well to sort of towards the bottom, and its main body is sort of bulked up a tiny bit, and you can see the horns on its head, instead of now being sort of aiming upwards in a Y shape, they are sort of aiming downwards now, sort of I guess because of the extra weight drooping them down, or maybe they've just changed in their shape sort of thing. What typing would Mega Sudowoodo be? Pure rock type. It can't get the grass type at all. I don't know what else other type you'd want to give it, to be honest, because steel, no. Yeah, there's no other type you could give the Mega Sudowoodo to make it that to change it to fit the design sort of thing. Grass is a possibility, but there's no point giving it a grass because we've got Bradley already, which works in the same sort of way. So pure rock type for Mega Sudowoodo. Stat change wise for Mega Sudowoodo, going along with this design, is a rise in attack, a rise in defense, and a drop in speed. Drop in speed is obviously because its legs have now become roots, or they're not fastened into the ground as such, but they they can't move as much, so it's going to move very slowly with Mega Sudowoodo. The attack and defense, obviously going at defense because it's, I guess, fastened to the ground more, it's got more stability, it can take more hits sort of thing, and obviously attack because of the larger arms it now has, which look like they could do some powerful work to you. So I'd be quite afraid of Mega Sudowoodo, to be honest. Especially with the ability I'm giving here, which is Rock Head, which removes the recoil from recoil moves, which means Mega Sudowoodo is going to be able to use Wood Hammer with no recoil, which is powerful, which is very, very powerful. Yeah, it's just, that would be amazing. I'm not sure if Mega Sudowoodo gets Double Edge or something like that, but obviously if it did as well, that would get very good, a nice boost, and not necessarily a boost, but it'd be much more usable as well, which would be awesome, to be honest. It would just work so well, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's again pretty much it for Mega Sudowoodo, basically bulking up in attack and defense, dropping speed, and getting Rock Head. Rock Head, it has Rock Head as a basic ability already, I'm pretty sure. So it's not like it's gaining a really powerful ability here. But I think Mega Sudowoodo would be pretty nice to see, actually. If they're not going to give Sudowoodo a normal evolution, I think a Mega Evolution would justify it and make it actually usable in battles and obviously in-game as well, I guess. So let's move on to the last Mega Evolution we're looking at today, which is Mega Politoed. So, Politoed is a pure water type. Everyone knows Politoed as the main Drizzler that everyone uses. Obviously you can't use Kyogre for Drizzle because that's a legendary, so Politoed is the Drizzler most people use in Generation 5, and obviously in Generation 6 when it's needed. Having Drizzle as its hidden ability, I think. And if you guys don't know what Drizzle does, it starts the rain up for 5 turns. Obviously it used to be permanent back in Generation 5, but now it's only for 5 turns. So it's not as effective, but it's still pretty good to use on, for example, a dual battle team, something on those lines. Anyway, what would Mega Politoed look like? Now, I really like its design here. First off, you can see the antenna, or the whisker on its head, has now changed. It's gotten larger, it's gotten split off into 2 pretty much, gotten slightly larger. Apart from that, there's not much to say about the whisker. Its head has not changed really much at all, it's pretty much the same design, but it's gained a blue and light blue ring around its neck, which looks awesome, and the spiral pattern on its belly has gone from a single swirl to sort of spiraling around several times before ending, which looks really cool. I really like that. Its hands have also gained the blue and light blue, I guess, bands around them, around the wrists, and obviously it seems wearing gloves now, apparently, which is fine, looks pretty cool. And then obviously on its knees it's gained some swirl patterns of the blue swirls you can see there on its knees, just sort of going over there, which looks pretty cool as well. And its feet seem to have bulked up slightly, not a huge amount, but slightly. But there's not a huge amount of change with Politoed. It's gained basically a scarf, some gloves, and some new drawings. It's pretty much, there's not much change, but that's fine. Not every Mega Evolution has to change a huge amount. So what type am I going to see Mega Politoed being? I would have to say it's going to stay pure water type. I can't see it changing type at all. Can't see it gaining a type. Can't see it losing the water type. Can't see it losing the water type. Obviously, it's got to keep a type, but losing the water type, having something else. But I can't see it gaining any types at all. Really, it has to stay pure water, in my opinion. Stat change wise for Mega Politoed, I would see its special attack and special defense rising, much like Mega Lanturn's does, or the proposed Mega Lanturn's does, sort of thing. Because I would see, obviously, it's a good special attacker anyway, which is good, and special defense, obviously, it's bulked up, so that sort of hints to me that special defense would be pretty good. Whereas physical defense, not so much. Physical attack, obviously, not so much as well. Speed would, again, not so much. I would say keeping a stable speed, overriding a small boost. Small boost in speed, maybe, small boost in attack and defense, and then main boost in special attack and special defense. So, ability for Mega Politoed. Now, the ability I'm suggesting here is, it could be, it's an interesting ability. It demonstrates how Megas could be linked to their normal forms, I guess. The ability I've chosen is Swift Swim. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Politoed has the ability Drizzle, so you send your Politoed in, Drizzle activates, the rain goes up, you Mega Evolve your Politoed, it now has Swift Swim as the ability, and has doubled speed. So sort of, the ability of the normal form benefits works with the ability of the Mega Evolution to make Mega Politoed really powerful. Obviously it's only a 5-turn rain, which means you basically have 5 turns to do as much damage as possible, which means it's not like, well, it's possible you could, but it's not like you can sweep a whole team with it, sort of thing, as long as they have Pokemon that resist water. And obviously, I don't know what other moves Politoed gets, but you guys get what I mean there. So they have 5 turns to sort of just either stall you out or try and get raw Politoed out of battle, something on those lines, before the rain wears off, and then obviously you've lost your Drizzler, so it's not you can send him in again, Drizzle, and then Mega Evolve. So it's, you know, it's a single use pretty much. This powerhouse, single use. You go in, Drizzle, there's your use, you Mega Evolve, and you go for it. Obviously, you could go in, Drizzle, and then switch out, and then, you know, not Mega Evolve sort of thing. But it'd be a very interesting Pokemon to use for Mega Evolution, to be honest, in my opinion. I don't know how overpowered it would be, getting double speed, but I don't think it'd be too bad. I think it'd be reasonable. It's not like it's going to be really overpowered like Mega Gengar or Mega Kangaskhan, but it would be interesting to use as well. Obviously, it's not like it's going to be really overpowered, but it would be a challenge, I think. But that's pretty much it for Mega Politoed, guys. Let me know what you think about that, especially the ability combination down in the comment section below. Do you think Mega Politoed would be able to get Swift Swim, or do you think that'd be too overpowered for the Pokemon Company to try and deal with? Let me know down in the comments below, and also tell me about Mega Lanturn and Mega Sudowoodo too down in the comments. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and also check out all the other stuff on my channel if you haven't already. Got the Diamond Egglock started a few days ago, which is awesome. I'm really hyped for that series, so if you could go and check that out as well, guys, that'd be awesome. But for now, guys, I hope you have a good evening. I shall see you next time. Evening? Okay, day, morning, wherever. I shall see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.